Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Always say that when I come on YouTube because you never know who's going to be watching from whereabouts in the world. So, welcome to everybody, wherever you are in the world. I'm Sue. This is my revamped YouTube channel. I started this a while ago as a gaming channel, or supposedly a gaming channel, but now I've converted it just to let you know what sort of madcap things I get up to, just because my brain gets a bit bored sometimes with the everyday drudge of life. So my latest madcap idea was to join Ann Summers as an Ann Summers party ambassador. I joined last September and I've been having a whale of a time. I've been having a really good time, really enjoying Ann Summers. I'm part of a team of about 30 now, about 30 of us, based in Manchester in England, and we travel all around the Manchester area and do ladies' nights parties for groups of ladies 18 plus. It is actually, we get asked a lot why it's only ladies that are allowed at the parties. It is actually a company policy that only ladies are allowed to go to the party. It was something that was decided a long time ago. If ladies were asked if they would be okay with a bloke coming, then they're not going to want to stand up and say, I'm the one who's going to block the blokes coming, I'm the one who's going to spoil the fun. They're all going to say, yeah, that's fine. But are they really going to relax and talk about underwear, talk about adult things? I'm trying to adapt how I speak on here because I'm conscious that it is a YouTube channel and I'm conscious that there will be all age ranges watching. So I probably will speak slightly differently than I do on my usual channel, but I have a Facebook page called Sue Summers and I do lives on there as well. So if you're wanting to go on my Facebook page, send me a request and male and female can join that. And I do talk a little bit more openly to adults because I only allow 18 plus on the Facebook page. But on here, obviously, I am conscious of ages. So, yeah, the reason why it's ladies only, it's just so ladies can be totally open and can talk very openly and can just enjoy each other's company. Ann Summers was set up to empower women and make women feel good about themselves and make women feel strong and empowered, and it continues to do that. Now, there's a real thing with Ann Summers. Everybody, when they talk about Ann Summers, automatically think about adult toys. And so a lot of people don't like going into an Ann Summers shop because they feel that people are going to judge them, and then they're going to walk out with an Ann Summers bag and people are going to think, oh, what have they been buying? What's in that bag? Well, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. We've all got to do what we want to do, what feels good for us, what's going to help us, what's going to make us feel good about ourselves. But if that is the way that you feel and you would like to look at some Ann Summers products and you would like to see what all the fuss is about and what's going on, then an Ann Summers party is perfect, because at an Ann Summers party, it's in your home, it's private. You don't need to tell anybody you're having an Ann Summers party apart from the people that you're inviting if you don't want to. I'm not going to go spreading it around as an ambassador, and any one of the ambassadors won't. If you want to have a private Ann Summers party, then that is your prerogative. You can do that and you can see the products firsthand. You can have a look at them like you would in a shop, but we're bringing them into your home, and the items are then delivered to you. Your ambassador will usually bring them back to you. If not, they'll be sent to you. Any Ann Summers items that are sent to you through the post are sent very discreetly. Brown box, bag, whatever, will not have the Ann Summers name or brand on the item. It's totally private to you. So there's no worries there. So that's that part addressed. Now, the reason why I'm not all glammed up, I usually would look a bit more presentable if I was doing an Ann Summers party for you. The reason I'm not is because I just want to make the point to you that an Ann Summers party, if you book an Ann Summers party, don't be intimidated in thinking that this woman's going to turn up at your door all glammed up to the nines, looking like she's just walked off a catwalk, and is going to sort of look down on you and intimidate you, is not going to understand you, is not going to understand the fact that some women don't have perfect bodies, or what the media conspires as perfect bodies. And some women have issues with their underwear, and maybe they've got one boob bigger than the other boob, or maybe they can never find any undies to fit their bum. Ann Summers ambassadors will understand that, because we understand that ladies come in every shape and size, and Ann Summers ambassadors, like a group of ladies walking down the street, all come in different shapes and sizes, all different ages. We have ambassadors from 18 years way up high. I don't actually know what the oldest ambassador is, but I'm sure a lot of ladies, I know there's a lot of ladies that have been doing this a long time, and I know ambassadors that will probably still be doing it into their 80s, 90s. So there is a wide array of ambassadors, and as well as an array of ages, there's also an array of sizes. You know, not all ambassadors are the sort of classic model size. We all have our differences, we all have our different lumps and bumps, we all understand that. We all understand that some women want underwear that are going to cover their belly, some women want underwear that are going to make their bust look bigger, some women are going to want underwear that makes them look a little bit taller. Everybody has their points of their body that they don't like, that they do like, and so our underwear is different. There is different kinds of underwear for different women, and we will do our best as ambassadors to try and find the one that fits you and the one that you will feel gorgeous in, because every woman can feel gorgeous. Every woman can find something that makes her feel beautiful, makes her feel inspired. So if you're thinking of having an Ann Summers party, but it puts you off thinking, who's going to turn up on my doorstep, who's going to come, are they going to be looking down on it, are they going to look at me and think, why are you having an Ann Summers party, you're too old, you're too big, you're too small, whatever. No, we're not. You book an Ann Summers party, and Ann Summers ambassador is going to come, and she's going to understand that. She's going to understand that all women are different, and she's going to celebrate that fact with you, and she's going to do you a party. She's going to make sure you have a laugh, and at the end of it, your friends and family that have come to the party are going to be saying, oh, thanks for inviting me, it's been brilliant, and other people will want to book them because they are so much fun. I've not done a party yet where the women have left and not had a good time, and I have had people with their grannies there, their mums there, their friends there. I've had ladies with their daughters there. I've had all sorts of people have Ann Summers parties with me, and all sorts of mix of different people, and mix of different ladies, different ages and different backgrounds, and we all have a good time. And the other thing that most people are kind of worried about when they're having an Ann Summers party is the thought that they're going to be embarrassed, that something's going to happen, that somebody's going to say something, somebody's going to make them do something, somebody's really going to embarrass them. We understand we're not robots, you know, we are women ourselves, and you know, we understand people, and as a party ambassador, it's part of our job when we walk into a room full of women to begin to get to know those women and begin to get to know who's who and who's capable of what. And when we do party games, the majority of Ann Summers ambassadors will do some party games with you, and yes, they may be rude, they may be a bit daft, but they will usually be pitched at the party. So if you've got a rowdy party, everybody's having a drink, everybody's really up for it, then you can have a more risque game. If you've got a set of ladies who are a little bit quieter, aren't jumping around all over the place, and a bit more sedate, a bit more worried about talking about things openly, then obviously the games are going to be pitched at you. You're still going to have just as much fun, you're still going to be playing the games, you're still going to be getting involved if you want to. You don't have to, nobody's going to drag you up, but you know, it's a good time for everybody. The other thing is, some people are a bit worried about toys. Obviously Ann Summers is very well known for adult toys, but we don't just stock adult toys. Lingerie has come a long way in Ann Summers, and we cover right from the sort of basic t-shirt bras to the more erotic bras. and everything in between. So there is something for everybody now. My mum's bought bras off me, my daughter's bought bras off me, everybody I know, all my family have bought bras off me. We have them for every different size, every different shape, and every different age range and needs. So there is going to be something for everybody, and if toys aren't your thing and aren't your group's thing, then we can do a lingerie party. You can tell your ambassador you just want lingerie, you want a bit of bra fitting, so you don't have to go off to Marks and Spencer's. You can have the lady come in, do a bit of measuring, try a few bras on, see what fits, get her to fit them to you, get her to see what's going to do right for you, and then you can make the order on the night, and then the goods will be delivered then to your hostess, or delivered straight to your home, whatever you decide with the ambassador. So it's nice and private. You don't have to go and sit in I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said a name of a shop, sorry. But you don't have to go and sit in a waiting room for ages, wait for a bra fitting, and then have a salesperson saying, oh, you should buy this, you should buy that, you should buy the next thing. No, you can relax in the home, you can get somebody to fit you, and then if you want to buy a bra, then we'll surely help you with that. If there's nothing that's for you and you don't want to buy one, then we're not going to push you into it. Yes, realistically, Ann Summers parties are free to have, and your ambassador is going to be working off commission of sales. So if your ambassador comes out and nobody buys anything, then she's done the evening for free and she's made nothing out of it. But that doesn't mean to say she's going to come along and she's going to lock you in the room until you buy something. That is not the case. You are totally free to buy or not to buy. But if you come to an Ann Summers party, be prepared to see things that you're likely to want. So picture of the house credit card, and then you can use his card or whatever. I'm not saying theft is a good thing. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. But if you have that kind of relationship, then it's to his advantage as well that he gives you the card. Okay, so on to payment. At a party, certainly in our team, certainly the other teams that I've seen out and about, we do take card payment, cash payment or PayPal payment, and you will be expected to pay on the night when you make the order, and then your goods will typically come through within a week. Now the card payment system that we've got at Ann Summers is really, really good. What it means is that your ambassador can send you a text with the amount that you're needing to pay, and then you will put your card, you will click on a link and you will put your card details in, and that money will go straight to Ann Summers, to your ambassador's account at Ann Summers, to match up with your order. So your ambassador is not going to take your card. You've not got to write down your card details anywhere. It's totally secure. PayPal, you'll typically pay money to your ambassador's PayPal account, and then she'll use that to then buy the goods, or obviously cash is the easiest way. So they're payment methods, and you will be expected to pay on the night, because the way that our system works is we cannot put an order through until we have all the funds in to do that. We then have various different timescales on delivery that we can opt for, the standard being what we call 48-hour delivery, but obviously the order has to go to Ann Summers and be sorted by Ann Summers before it can go to Royal Mail to be on the 48-hour service. So it will take 3 or 4 days to get there, but that is the standard service, which is free if your order is over £36, or it's £2.95 if it's under. Now the incentives, the Ann Summers incentive for the hostess for having a party is if your total party spend is over £150, then you will get 10% commission. So typical party, you're probably looking around £300 spend from you group of ladies, And if you had a £300 spend from your group of ladies, then you would get £30 commission, and you can have a look in the catalogue and you can choose yourself something for £30 for nothing. So that is your commission to spend in the catalogue and treat yourself to something nice just for holding a party. And you know, you book a party which is free, your ambassador's free to come round and do the party, and she'll bring everything. You then tell everybody who's coming, bring a bag of crisps and bring a bottle of wine, bring a few nibblies. Then you've spent nothing, and what you're getting out of it is hopefully a nice bit of commission, so you can get yourself a new underwear set just for holding a party, and it's not costing you anything. All it's costing you is opening up your home to a group of ladies on the evening and having a good time. Now, if you want it to be really relaxed, then why not have a pyjama party? You can tell everybody, you know, come in your pyjamas and your slippers and let's have a pyjama party and have it really chill. Tell your ambassador that. Tell them that you want to do a pyjama party, and your ambassador will come in her pyjamas too if that's what you want. She'll probably even wear a pair of the Ann Summers pyjamas just to show you and model them for you. So whatever you want, you tell your party ambassador. If you've got a theme for the night, if it's a hen do and you've got a theme, or it's a birthday or whatever, then tell your ambassador. She can sort your party around that. At a party, each of your ambassadors is going to bring along their kit. Their kit is going to have various different items from the catalogue. Obviously she can't bring every item from the catalogue with her, but she will bring a nice array of items from the catalogue for you to have a look at. Now, when you're looking at items in a catalogue or on the screen or whatever, they're always going to look slightly different than they look on a person, and so it's great to have a party where you can try on the items that your ambassador has in their kit, and then you can see what they look like on your friends, see what they look like on you, see how the colour matches. The colours are always more vibrant than they look in the catalogue, and you can feel the material, you can feel the textures. I know Ann Summers, I've got very, very sensitive skin. I won't wear woolen things, I won't wear anything that's the least bit scratchy and itchy, but the Ann Summers items, even the lacy ones, are nice and soft and very, very tactile. So you know, you really do have to see them to believe them. Likewise with the toys, obviously toys aren't for everybody, and there's very few people who know about all the different kinds of toys that we do. So if you have a standard party, then your ambassador will bring toys along as well, and she'll answer any questions you have about them, and you can be completely open and completely, you know, discuss it. If you want to be discreet, then ask the ambassador to go in the other room with you at the break, and have a word with her and tell her, you know, you just want to ask these couple of questions, but you know, you don't really want to do it in front of all your friends. You know, ambassadors will be open to that. Ambassadors want to make you happy, because at the end of the day, as an ambassador, if I go to a party and I see a load of women having a laugh together, you know, getting to know each other that little bit better, relaxing together, and then ordering something nice for themselves, knowing that the week after they're going to be dressed in this gorgeous bra, or you know, even some bits of clothing we do now, and feel really, really good about themselves, then that's my job done. You know, I mean, that is why I do it. I do it to make women feel really good about themselves, and it's not got the same stigma as it used to have. You know, Ann Summers isn't about it's not 50 Shades of Grey thing. It's not about dungeons and whips and all sorts, you know. Yes, we do stock whips, and we do stock floggers and all these sorts of things if that is what you're into, but you don't have to be into that to have an Ann Summers party. We have some gorgeous lingerie. As I say, you can have a lingerie party and, you know, not even have any toys come in there. Or if you are into that sort of thing, you can have a Dark Desires party, and your hostess, your party ambassador, will be there to answer all the different questions that you've got about that sort of thing. So, you know, you tailor make the party, but we make it happen. You know, we will bring the stuff, we will bring the ideas, we'll bring the games, we'll bring the laughs, we'll bring the funds, we'll bring the advice and the education and whatever you're wanting out of that party. And it's just a relaxed, good evening with a group of ladies just to chill and enjoy themselves. So that's what an Ann Summers party is about. And so if you've ever thought about having an Ann Summers party and you've thought, no, it's not really for me, I'm not really sort of a 50 Shades of Grey kind of person, then think again, because, you know, it is the kind of party that any woman can have, and any woman can have a laugh. I mean, at the end of the day, the majority of women I know have got kids, so I know they've been up to something at some point, you know? So we all know about the birds and the bees, and we all know about women's bodies and what they do, and let's celebrate that. Let's just celebrate being women together, and just having a laugh together, you know? And let's just, it doesn't matter what size you are, it doesn't matter how experienced you are with things, and it just matters that you want to bond with people, you want to have a laugh with people, you want to enjoy life, and that's what an Ann Summers party is about. So if you've been worried about it, if you've been umming and ahhing, do I, don't I, then what I would say is do it. What have you got to lose? At the end of the day, it's costing you nothing to have an Ann Summers party, and whether you've got 4 ladies turn up or 20 ladies turn up, your ambassador is going to be happy, because your ambassador is going to be like me. Is going to be just an ordinary lady who does this because she just enjoys getting out, and she enjoys meeting people, and she enjoys having a laugh. So, you know, you invite 15 friends and only 4 turn up, that's fine. You know, it's, you know that you've got the people who want to be there, and you will have a laugh, and you will still do the same things. And so it doesn't matter how many friends you've got, it doesn't matter how big your house is. You know, I've done parties in tiny little rooms, I've done parties in big rooms, you know, it doesn't matter. It's about getting together, having a laugh. There are no reasons for not having an Ann Summers party. Just go for it, just think, right, I'm just going to do it, okay? So if you're in the Manchester area and you want an Ann Summers party, I haven't done this video just to plug me and to say, you know, I want to get loads and loads of parties. I am part of a full team of over 30 ladies, and we cover the whole of the Manchester area and the surrounding area. So if you were wanting an Ann Summers party and you are within the Greater Manchester area, then if you go onto my my Facebook page, Sue Summers, then I can make sure that that can happen for you. I can arrange a party for you. If you're not within the Manchester area, then still contact me. And if you're too far away for one of our ambassadors to get to you, then we can get you sorted as well. You can also contact Ann Summers directly. You can contact one of the stores. You can ask at one of the stores and get party booked. You can contact Ann Summers, but just don't be afraid to have an Ann Summers party. Don't be afraid of the stigma. Don't be afraid of not having enough female friends. You know, you've got female family as well. Just treat yourself, you know. Just treat yourself to a fun evening, a nice relaxed evening, and don't worry, nobody's going to make you do something you don't want to do. Nobody's going to, you know, make you feel small. What we want to do is make you feel good. Make you feel good about yourself, make your friends, your family feel good about yourselves, make you all go away having had a good laugh. Okay? So that's what I wanted to say, because I know a lot of people are a bit put off about having parties, so I wanted to get the word out there. I mean, my YouTube channel used to be used for doing computer games and things. I want it now to be used for me to just sort of, you know, have a natter now and again, let you know what's going on in my life, because I do all sorts of random weird stuff. So, you know, I will come on periodically and have a natter to you, but tonight has been all about Ann Summers. So, has anybody got any questions? Because I can see that there's 2 comments, but I haven't had my glasses on. And I purposely didn't have my glasses on, so I couldn't see what the comments were, so that I could ramble without, you know, stopping. But now I will say, if you are watching and you have any questions, then ask away. I will put my glasses on and I will have a look at chat and see if anybody's got any questions. If you are watching this back afterwards and you have any questions, then send me a message through my Facebook page. As I say, it's Sue Summers on Facebook, and my little avatar is me with a white background looking down like this, and my hair's sort of really red. It doesn't look really red in this light, especially with the pink backdrop, but it is actually really quite red. So it's me with a black dress on, looking down like this with my red hair. Okay, so you'll know that's the right one. Okay, so here goes the glasses. Okay. Hello, Saffron. Are you okay? Saffron is another one of our ambassadors. She's one of our younger ambassadors. Saffron does social selling. So the party ambassadors also have social sellers on the team who will sell through Facebook pages and Instagram and such likes. And so you don't have to have a party. If you don't want to have a party, you can still buy Ann Summers goods. Find one of the ambassadors on Facebook. Then you can buy from them directly on Facebook by the same methods, PayPal or card or bank transfer. So there we go. I think I've rambled enough. The dog's gone to sleep at my feet because I was that boring. But it's been really nice, and I just wanted to test something new. I usually, as I say, ramble on my Facebook page. Thought I'd have a ramble at you guys. If you're watching from a different country, then you're probably thinking, what has she just been rambling on about? Obviously, Ann Summers, hasn't got everywhere, but I hope you've enjoyed it anyway, just listening to me rambling. And it might inspire you to want to come to England just so you can have an Ann Summers party, or find a friend who does. Okay, so thank you, Saffron, that's really nice of you. I just hope that people sort of feel the energy and feel the passion that I've got for this, and every Ann Summers ambassador is going to have that same drive, that same passion, to want to make you have a really, really good evening. So do it. Just go out, find yourself an ambassador, go to a store, phone the Ann Summers line, anything, or message me, and book that party, because you will have a fab night. Okay? So I'm going to leave you there. So night night, Saffron, night night everybody else, and bye-bye. I shall see you again soon.